Welcome back to the Novus Carpets pregame show on 1360 Radio KSCJ. We're joined by East High's head man, Bob Goodvin. And Coach, before we talk about this year's current team, you're honoring the 84 team at Owen Olson Stadium this week. Seems to be the 30 years have gone by so darn fast.
Well, it has been a long time. It seems like just yesterday I was listening to the game on the radio as a young guy, but it's a great honor to have him here.
What's been, since 1984, I mean, you've been in coaching for 30 plus years now. Since 84 and those types of teams rolled around, what's been the biggest change you've noticed as far as high school football in this area?
Well, the biggest change is the offensive mentality. Back in 1984 and before that, it was you were a 22 personnel team. If you spread them out, you had two wideouts, and you predominantly ran the ball. And today, you've got to defend the whole field. You got to defend the sideline, end zone to end zone. So that's the biggest difference.
We were flushing the Dowling loss, I know, last week. But as far as a teaching moment, is that a type of a loss that sort of gets the team motivated and sort of up for the rest of the season?
Well, I hope so. But the biggest thing is that we had to flush that game. Dowling's in a league of their own. They're good. And the radio guy in Des Moines asked me before the game what they remind me of. I said they remind me of Sioux Falls College when I was at Morningside. And they're that good.
Talk a little bit about Lewis Central, your opponent for tonight. They've got a quarterback going to USD, but they're more than that.
Well, Austin Simmons is by far their best player, quarterback recruit going to USD. We're going to have to stop him. He's their big-time playmaker, and he can make plays with both his feet and his arm. In today's terminology, what you call a dual-threat quarterback. So we got our hands full with him.
We talked to Ethan Fahrenholtz at the beginning of the game and for the pregame show, and can you talk a little bit about your offensive line? I know you're an offensive line guy. You like watching that, and a lot of the you're kind of heavily involved in that. But can you talk about the play of your offensive line so far this year?
Well, we start 5 juniors, and actually have even started a sophomore one game. So they're still kind of young, but at the same time, 3 of them are starting 8 to 10 to 12 games, and there are times they make young mistakes like juniors will make, but overall we're as good as they are, and fortunately 5 games they play pretty well.
And talk a little bit about J.J. Stevens, the progress he's made since the beginning of the season.
Well, J.J. has played beyond what I thought he'd play. He's passed for 1,000 yards, but the biggest thing about J.J. is he just doesn't make very many bad mistakes, bad decisions, and he's doing a great job leading our team.
It's homecoming. The atmosphere is never any better than it is at Owen Olson Stadium for an East High game. What's that mean to you as a coach to just see all that festivities going around surrounding your game?
Well, I tell our guys every time we play at home, there's 5,000 people in orange and black, and it's an honor to play there, and it's an honor to be a Black Raider.
All right, East High head coach Bob Goodvin, best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you, bro.